Ladies and germs, welcome to round number 2, season number 5, Wreckfest Trans Am Series. B-Main action coming at you. My name is Nico. This here is, of course, the Wreckfest Trans Am Series. We're going to get right into it as soon as we can. Everyone's getting lined up as we speak. We're going to go to some free cam here. Per usual. Hide this. Oops. Hide this. And look at this. Already we've got some candy corn cars. Well, we got one. Actually, just one? Could it be? No, it is. Alright. Everyone getting ready to go. 15 laps coming at you. Skins. Rooting for candy corn. Rooting for real Rick. Alright, we're about ready to go. Quick turnaround here. And we are... Oh, late start, but we are racing. Top 4 getting away pretty well. Benjamin. Does he have the advantage into the first turn? Killer Vibes sticks to his inside. Texas Senior almost gets hooked into who's that? Drunken Donuts. They're 4 wide behind him. Leaders are side by side. Drunken Donuts into some tires. Round the outside. Killer Vibes trying to make it work. I don't think those tires are going to work out very well in the favor of Benjamin. They aren't. Killer Vibes takes the lead. Are we pacing? Looks like we are indeed. So caution is out here. On lap number 1 of the B-Main. Everyone's tuning in right now. Thanks for joining. Well, alright, here comes everybody. So, at the end of lap 1, it's going to be Killer Vibes restarting, Benjamin second, Texas Senior third, top 3 make it, everyone else goes on home. I love how they put tire barriers around this rock. Killer Vibes leading these drivers away for the restart, bunching them all up and taking off. Gets a great jump. Look at this, Killer Ace getting ahead of everybody. Killer Ace looking up the inside of Texas Senior. Can he get inside the top 3? And it looks like he's going to have a good shot. Justin fighting it out with Drunken Donuts into the right-hander. A bit of contact there. Lupsy just behind them. Everyone trying to avoid the tires. Except for Lupsy. He's using the tires to his advantage. Looks like it gave him a little bit of a speed advantage over the driver in front, Drunken Donuts. Killer Ace defending from Justin. Top 3 getting away well, except for Texas Senior, who's into a tree. So he is outside the top 3. And he's well outside the top 10. He's going to be miles back. A hook there. Will that be enough to pace it up? I don't think it will be. So we have an intense battle for third now. It is Justin versus Killer Ace. That is now the battle for third. With Skins dropping all the way down there. End of lap 2. It is Benjamin, then Killer Vibes, then this 4-car fight for 1 position. Everyone trying to get third. Oh, contact. Around goes Killer Ace. And oh, look at this. Real Rick squeezing by. Caboose, not so much. Top 2 are going to slow it down, and everybody else is going to follow suit because we're going to be pacing after that incident. Real Rick barely got by. There was like exactly enough space for his car and no more, and he went on through. Caboose, not so lucky. Alright, so let's get this, if we can, on Benjamin, just so we can have an accurate lap count. Alright, here we go, back to the front. Gonna take a look at the leaders. Benjamin will be leading them away. Killer Vibes first, and Justin in third. Killer Vibes second, excuse me, Justin third. Texas Senior has a long ways to go. So does his longtime rival Skins, who is actually not in this race. So I'm not sure why I said that. I was thinking Texas Senior. They're so often together, I get them confused. Alright, Benjamin leads away the pack. Killer Vibes second. And this pack of 4. Justin, Drunken Donuts, Lupsy looking up the inside. Real Rick. Oh, he's going to run into the back of Lupsy, who almost spins but saves it, holds on to it. Killer Ace getting a spot up there on Caboose. Benjamin's taking an interesting line here. Let's see if it affects him. One's going high, one's going low. Who's going to get the better run? Out of the corner here. Drunken Donuts trying to move into third. He wants to make the A main. Top 3 advance. Everybody else goes home. And Drunken Donuts having a peek up the inside. He gets by. And now Justin could drop down to 5th. As we see the battle for first here and the battle for third, all within one shot. Realistically, there's a 6-car fight. Only 3 of these cars are making it through to the A main. Justin and Drunken Donuts are side by side. A drag race down the front straightaway. Drunken Donuts is ahead at the end of the lap. 5 laps in, 10 laps to go. And still these two are side by side. And still, look at this descent from Justin. Look at that. Can he make it stick, or can Lupsy get all 3 of them, all 2 of them? Get up into third. That's what he's looking to do. Look at that. Justin narrowly avoiding the tree, but does not avoid the wall. Neither does Real Rick. Top 2 starting to pull away just a little bit. Lupsy's trying to pull away from this gaggle of cars behind him. Doesn't seem to be able to do it right now. Benjamin leads from Killer Vibes. Carney Batman sending it up the inside of Antichrist. Back in the front, Lupsy, Drunken Donuts, and Justin. Oh, look at Justin sending it deep. Drunken Donuts is going to have a chance here. I think Lupsy made a mistake going over those tires. Maybe not. He actually pulled away, so this is now the second time we've seen him do that. And the second time it's worked. Maybe he's onto something. Could that translate into some A-main success? Or even a B-main victory if he can get some good laps in here. Speaking of laps, fastest lap belongs to Benjamin. Whoa, watch out there. Real Rick running deep. Loses a spot there. Drunken Donuts gets past Lupsy. So Lupsy down to 4th. And outside of the transfer spot. Top 4 are now pretty equally spaced, actually. But not Texas Senior and Real Rick. They're going at it. They're side by side. Texas Senior gets ahead into the first turn. Real Rick gives him the slightest of taps. 6th and 7th fighting it out. Will we see a cutback here? Or just 2 completely separate lines? So it looks like it's a perfect opportunity for a cutback. Real Rick's going to get a good run out of the corner. And he's about the same distance he was from Texas Senior. So all line astern so far. Let's take a little bit further back. Let's see here. Caboose, Carney Batman, Antichrist, 9th, 10th, and 11th place. Fighting it out. And a cutback. No, look at this. Antichrist. Sending it in there deep. Sending it in there straight. So we have not too many battles on track right now. As we hit lap number 8. Top 3 look pretty settled in their positions. Lupsy's trying to gain ground on Drunken Donuts. Trying to reel him back in. As Real Rick passes the screen. And Benjamin pulling away now. Killer Vibes and Drunken Donuts. Looks like they could be coming together. Justin got past Lupsy. That was for 4th position. So now Justin's trying to reel in the top 3. And if we see a fight between Killer Vibes and Drunken Donuts, we could just see Justin get into the picture here in the second half of this B-main. Oh, speaking of getting into the picture, Benjamin makes a mistake there, and now Killer Vibes is going to have a chance to fight for the lead, and so is Drunken Donuts. Final corner here, Killer Vibes up the inside. They are side by side down the main straight now. Who's going to get ahead at the line? Who will lead the lap? And it is going to be Benjamin there. But now we're going to have a scrap for the race lead. Vibes versus Benjamin. Drunken Donuts right behind them. 3-way fight. Can we make it 4? What are the chances that now Texas Senior, who's in 4th, he got past Lupsy. Justin down to, is that 5th? 6th. Oh, that's a three-way fight. And we have a three-way fight for fourth. Look at this lead. The lead for Killer Vibes is no more. Yes, it is. He clears him. Killer Vibes goes around the outside and clears him. That was actually an excellent piece of driving from Killer Vibes. Here comes Drunken Donuts. He gets into second. So in the span of a lap, Benjamin had a strong lead. Now he's in third. On the outside here, Killer Vibes has to go defensive. Opens the door for Benjamin. And it looks like we could be pacing it up here, and we are. So coming to lap 10, Killer Vibes leads, Drunken Donut second, Benjamin third. Texas Senior made his way back up to the front. He's in fourth. So good work for Texas Senior. Does he have a lot of pace today? He does. Most of the field in the 59s. I'm going pretty close, so we're going to do a quick little pace lap here. Then we'll go racing with about 4 to go. And there could be some more B-Main fireworks like we've seen so many times in the past. Who will come out on top? Who will come away with a top 3 finish here? Who will make it to the A-Main? Killer Vibes trying to pull away here, trying to get a good launch off the restart and carry that momentum into the A-Main. Drunken Donuts wants to steal it from him. Benjamin has the pace. Texas Senior has worked his way up back to the front. It's anyone's fight. Justin has a good shot. Real Rick, anyone can steal this. Killer Vibes has to make sure they don't get the chance with a good restart here. And he does. Benjamin looks like he was caught sleeping. Texas Senior doesn't want to pass before the line, risk a penalty. And we are racing once again. Green flag is out. Look at this, Drunken Donuts gets a really good first turn. He's all over Killer Vibes. He could have a chance to make a move for the race lead here. Let's see what he does. A little bit slower through there. Real Rick under attack from Lupsy. Carney Ratman sending it in there very deep. Justin versus Texas Senior. That is for 4th place. Texas Senior gets ahead. Drunken Donuts fighting for the lead. We're coming to lap 12 of 15. Benjamin closes in. Opens the door that Drunken Donuts left unlocked. Can he kick it in? No! It's kicked into the wall there, and he's going to lose 2 spots, maybe 3. 5 wide nearly for 2nd place. Killer Vibes pulls away. Killer Vibes is the great benefactor out of all this. Drunken Donut 2nd. Texas Senior now back into the top 3. Justin 4th. Benjamin 5th. What a disaster this is turning into for Benjamin. He had the lead most of the first half of the race. Texas Senior running wide. He's going to lose a spot to Justin. So now Justin is in the transfer spot. Benjamin looking to get past Texas Senior. And maybe Justin. Justin looking to send it up the inside of Drunken Donuts. There's contact there. And who is this sending it up the inside? I think that is Lubsy. Yes, it is. They're nearly 4 wide again on exit. Watch out for the tree. They all go line astern. They all correct themselves. Lap times are looking high 58s, low 59s. 58.852 for the fastest lap. Oh, Benjamin's around. Benjamin is around. And he's gone from first to last. In the span of about 5 laps, it's all gone downhill for Benjamin. Texas Senior, what a great dive up the inside of Justin. Start of lap 13. Where is Benjamin at? He's trying to round it out now. Texas Senior versus Justin fighting it out. Lupsy looking to get into the mix here. Can Lupsy close in? Looks like Killer Vibes has a win here. Just about locked up in the B main. Killer Vibes exits the first corner. excuse me, the final corner to start the 14th lap. Texas Senior holds on to the transfer spot. And oh, fastest lap now, Drunken Donuts, just right then. 58.519. Texas Senior holding on to third. Justin is right there though. He's a mistake away. He's a dive bomb away. He could get it here. Contact with the door. Justin looking left. Texas Senior. Oh! Justin looking at the wall, looking off the track, and now Justin's on his roof and he's out of contention for a top 3 spot. It's up to Lubsy now to try and take that spot from Texas Senior, and Drunken Donuts really putting on the pressure. We're going to be coming to the last lap here. We're going to have a fight for the race lead and then win. B-Main victory up for grabs. Drunken Donuts versus Killer Vibes. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go here in the B-Main. Fight for the race win on your screen now. Killer Vibes first, Drunken Donuts in second. They're going to come down to the left-handed hairpin down here at the bottom of the hill. Who's going to send it deeper into the corner? Who's going to get a better run onto this straightaway? Fairly equally matched. Drunken Donuts pulls a different line here. What can he do? Can he steal the B-Main victory with about half a lap to go? As Benjamin looks like he's having some trouble. This is it. Last chance for Killer Vibes and for Drunken Donuts. Killer Vibes with an absolutely stellar corner there. The gap is about 4 car lengths. Let's see what we see here into the final corner. A dive up the inside. Drunken Donuts into the door of Killer Vibes. Killer Vibes gets the drive off the corner though. He's going to clear Drunken Donuts onto the main straight. And Killer Vibes is going to just beat him to the line. Drunken Donuts trying to pull aside him. But it is going to be Killer Vibes. Look at this, Texas Senior just getting ahead of Lubsy, so Texas Senior makes the A-main. Real Rick coming home in 5th, a ways behind. Benjamin managed to work his way back up to 7th, but it's all for naught as he goes home here in the B-main. Caboose is going to be the last on-track finisher. Justin DNFing after flying off the track there. So that will do it for the B-main here. Of course, action-packed as always. Let's wait till get to the A-main now. A-main action coming at you. All right, well, while we wait, let's take a look at the leaderboards like we always do. See how many ARA drivers, oh, hello, we can find. Blue Paradise, current championship leader and defending champion. Out front, of course, we got Had in 6th. ZRT. Thomas Jr., who I believe was watching the stream. I'm not sure if he still is. Galactic Nate. What else do we have? Who else do we have? Drunken Donuts. Cryptics, I believe. Pitied Mender, Apple Gang, Stiff Bussin', Red, Willionaire, Season 1 champion. Am Autism. Teague 10. Teeny. Haas, Roland Bola. Worth a follow, that's a name. FRF John. Tudor Tickle, which is a Had. Thomas is racing. Thomas Jr. is here. The entertainment is about to double when Thomas Jr. races. Also has a lot of pace. So Tudor Tickle. Had. Alternate account. IMTG. Defy it. Eat Stepmoms. Lupsy. Mean Billie Jean. Let's see here. If I missed you, I apologize in advance. Just trying to go off at the top of my head. Phoenix Risen, I believe, is one. And in the top 100, no. So that'll do it for that. Well, we will now do some waiting for the A-main. The main event of your race this evening. Right, 200 is the new limit. Oh, there's Mean Billie Jean in the chat. Shout out Mean Billie Jean. Who are we thinking is going to win the A-main? Are we predicting another Blue Paradise victory? Perhaps a Thomas Jr. on his triumphant return? Could be anybody, really. Well, we see had a challenge. Fluidic Voyage almost won last week. Had some good pace. All right, everyone's starting to come in here. Getting closer and closer to being ready to go. Drunken Donuts, Had, Pitied Mender, Thomas Jr., Skins, Amotism, Fluidic Voyage, Mean Billie Jean. Blue Paradise, the championship leader and defending champion. Killer Vibes, ZRT, Galactic Hero, Roland Bola, Texas Senior, and of course Red, our gracious host here today. Looks like we're just waiting on Texas Senior now. And we can go racing. Yes, all right. Loading in now. Nice looking car from Red. Let's see who's up front. Could it be Blue Paradise? It could be. Gotta change the camera up here. All right. Had and Blue Paradise, of course, on the front row. Galactic Hero and Red. ZRT, Thomas Jr., Autism, Roland Bola. Fluidic Voyage, who finished second last week, as we said. Skins, Mean Billie Jean, Pitied Mender. Then the B-Main Boys, Killer Vibes, Drunken Donuts, and Texas Senior. Let's see where they can finish. All right, engines are revving. Drivers are ready. Round number 2 is underway. We are racing. Look at the start there from Blue Paradise. Clears everybody. Red into second place. Had down to third. And they're 3 wide behind him. Into the right-hander. We come downhill towards the left-handed hairpin. Blue Paradise already with a pretty large lead as far as a 2-corner race so far goes. Red in second. Had in third. Galactic Hero challenging Thomas Jr. Over the bumps they come. Fluidic Voyage. Oh, into some tires and some barriers there. Skins is into 9th, but he has 3 cars on his inside. Pitied Mender gets by, so he loses 1 spot. Blue Paradise, 3 wide behind him. Galactic Hero sends it up the inside. Who's going to get the better drive? Can Ride Red clear him? He can. So now it's Ride Red with a clear shot at Blue Paradise. He's got to make up about a second or so at the end of lap 1. It is Blue Paradise, Ride Red. Galactic Hero, Had, Thomas Jr., Roland Bola, and ZRT are all in a pack. Ride Red's trying to pull away, but he's actually got a mirror and a bumper full of Galactic Hero, who's got a door full of Thomas Jr. Galactic Hero around the outside. Doesn't seem to work there. Bit of a traffic jam. Oh, who's that? Off! Pitied Mender's off. And around. Skins facing the wrong way. Oh, someone's flipping here. Mean Billie Jean into the wall. That is most certainly going to end up being a caution, and it is. Blue Paradise still the leader. Taking out some tire barriers here. Oh, Roland Bola, I don't think he saw the little tire stand. Alright, so final corner. We'll go racing once again here. Blue Paradise, who's an absolute expert and a half at race restarts. And away we go, racing once again. Blue Paradise takes off. Ride Red gets an actually really good start. He's going to have a chance into turn 1. Will we see a dive bomb? Oh, he actually gets backed up there a little bit by Blue Paradise. And here comes Galactic Hero with a good run. Can he take 2 for 1 into the hairpin? We're about to find out. Blue Paradise gets a really good jump. Thomas Jr. up the inside. Oh, watch out there! Facing the wrong way. Fluidic Voyage somehow narrowly avoided absolutely everybody. Galactic Hero gets pushed a little bit wide, but Ride Red maintains a strong second place. And not for long, Galactic Hero, tons of pace, gets past him. Roland Bola moves into 4th. Oh, near contact with the wall, but Thomas Jr. squeezes by. And Roland Bola is on his outside. Gets a better drive into the corner. No, he doesn't. Drives too deep, and he's going to lose that spot. Might lose another one to Had as well. So it is Blue Paradise, followed by Galactic Hero and Ride Red, who's trying to get that second win of his career. Can he get it done here today? Plenty of race left. Only lap 4, as everyone comes over the bump here. And around the corner, Galactic Hero looks like he's actually closing in a little bit on Blue Paradise. Blue Paradise fastest lap in the low 58s. Can Galactic Hero close this gap? Or will he suffer at the hands of Ride Red? Can Had get into the podium places? Mean Billie Jean to the side of Autism. Had has caught up to the back of Ride Red now. Yeah, the top 5 aren't that far apart. And Blue Paradise does have a sizable lead in terms of the rest of the field, but even then, it's only about a second and a half at the most. You can see first and second right here on the same screen. We start lap number 6. Ride Red still in 3rd. Around the left-hander they come, down the hill, onto the back straight. Had, can he make a move? Can he get there? Had closing in, closing in. Had looking to make a move, looking to get into third. Ride Red looking to defend from the two-time champ. Up the inside, Had. Can't get the better drive off the corner. Running wide on the corner exit. Off turn number 1 is Ride Red. That allows Had to close up a little bit. Galactic Hero has closed up to Blue Paradise. Can we see a Galactic Hero victory? It's been a little while since we've seen one of those, I'm pretty sure. No, Ride Red. Watch out there. Here comes Had. Here comes Had. He's going to make a move, or is he? At the same time, Galactic Hero is looking to make a... Oh no, he ran too deep. But here comes Had. Around the outside, Ride Red forces himself up the inside. Goes defensive. Runs a little bit wide. Squeezes him into the wall there. And Had has to do all that work over again. We'll take a look a little bit further back. Some battles going on throughout the field. Back there you see Skins versus Texas Senior, of course. And Autism versus Killer Vibes. Can Autism defend here? This is for 8th spot. Side by side. And Autism gets ahead and stays ahead. Thomas Jr. up ahead. Look at this, we got a battle. Thomas Jr. getting into the mix. Closing up the gap to Had. Thomas Jr. always delivers fireworks. Let's see what he can do here today. Junior closing in. And they kind of spread out towards the end of the straightaway there a little bit. Galactic Hero is all over Blue Paradise. Galactic Hero knows how to win races. Oh, just like that, right on cue. As I was mid-sentence, he goes over the bump and loses about a second worth of time. I'm not sure if that counts as a curse or not. But nevertheless, Galactic Hero is dropping back because of it. Everyone coming on through. Floatic Voyage in 10th. Mean Billie Jean 11th. Drunken Donuts 12th. Petty Mender 13th. Texas Senior and Skins round out the back of the field. We go to the front. And everyone is starting to spread out just a little bit now. Here on lap number 10. A third of the way through the race. Ride Red holding on to third. Closes in on Galactic Hero a little bit there, actually. Fastest lap is Ride Red. 57.968. Oh, he's turning on the jets. 967, excuse me. He's really found this groove here. And he's caught up to Galactic Hero. Looking to make a move for second. Hero. Really closing in to... Oh, what's happening here? Looks like we are pacing. And we are. Yes, we are. I was going to say, he looks like he's really closing in, but... That would be because we are pacing. So, this is going to be a huge reset, actually. A third of the way through the race. Everyone's going to get on up and close. When we aren't going to go racing here, we're going to have to do another lap. Unless they could catch up. It's possible, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. It looks like we'll be doing another one. So one more pace lap to catch your breath. This 20 lap little run to the end we'll be having. Floating Voyage getting a little bit squirrely there. Blue Paradise first. Galactic Hero second. Ride Red third. Had has a lot of pace. Thomas Jr. has a lot of pace. I feel like any one of those 5 could actually win this race. Of course, anyone can win this race. Anything is possible as we see some drop in frames. Alright, here we go. Race restart coming at you. Coming to lap 12 out of 30. Can Blue Paradise get away well? Last time, Red had a really good restart. This time, Blue Paradise has a really good restart. Galactic Hero, still second. Everyone else maintaining positions, but look at this Had under attack. Autism versus Killer Vibes. Fluidic Voyage making a move on Autism around the outside, and he clears him. Wow. And that's Blue Paradise! Blue Paradise, like we said, anyone can win. And it is into the wall, and at the back of the grid he goes. So, Galactic Hero leads. Ride Red second. Had third. Thomas Jr. fourth. That's going to flip this championship up on its head if he can't get up the field here. He's got a lot of work to do. Recovery drive is in the books for Blue Paradise. Ride Red could smell a win. He's that close. Can we have a surprise shock winner here? Look at this, Ride Red. Here he comes. Looking to make him move for the lead, and Galactic Hero seemingly pulls over. Did he have a missed shift or something? Nevertheless, Ride Red got a good run. I think he would have passed him anyways down into turn 1. Galactic Hero now gonna lose another spot. Galactic Hero going slowly. Had eyes set on first place. And what is Blue Paradise doing? Looks like Pity Mender got caught up there. And because of that, it's going to be a caution, looks like. Yes. Or is it? Or are we racing? No. Safety car. We are pacing instead of racing. Here on lap 13. Alright, we're going to go racing here again, though. Blue Paradise down in 14th. Ride Red. Oh, look at this. He went very early and he gets away very strong. Look at the gap there already, about a second before we even get to the start-finish line. Fluidic Voyage trying to make a move on ZRT. There's a little bit of contact there. Blue Paradise somehow in 11th already. My goodness. Killer Vibes over the bump nicely there. Had looking to make a move for the race lead. As Autism gets caught up on some tires, looks like. Had cannot get it done. It is still Ride Red. As we're about halfway through this race. Blue Paradise up to 10th already. He's passed 5 cars in about a lap and a half of green flag racing since his wreck. How much further up the field can he get? How much further away can Ride Red get from Had? He's looking to make that gap grow, but right now Had is 1 car length behind him, maybe 1.5. Drunken Donuts is Blue Paradise's next victim. How hard will he fight? Right now he's blocking him and uses the bump to try and get past Killer Vibes, and Blue Paradise loses a spot. Back in the front. It is another challenge from Had, but unsuccessful. Into the hairpin. Blue Paradise down to 11th now. I feel like Had almost had a late season charge for the title. Kind of fell short though, as Blue Paradise's performance picked up in the latter part of the season there. Oh, what's going on here? Blue Paradise looking for a cutback. Goes up the middle. Trying to get 9th. Ride Red and Had in a drag race. Here comes Galactic Hero. Oh, wow, look at this extra gear from Ride Red. Into turn 1. He gets ahead. He takes the lead. Back from Had. Had looking to take it back from him. Galactic Hero looking to take it back from both of them. And there's Thomas Jr. Thomas Jr. under attack. Everyone else is under attack. This whole top 4 are going at it. All in a line. Lap 16. Starting to heat up there. Galactic Hero gets past Had. Galactic Hero into second. Thomas Jr. looking to get past Had. ZRT trying to get into the mix. Look how close all the leaders are. Nearly 3 wide. How long will this fighting go on? Had. No, that's Galactic Hero. Galactic Hero looking for the lead. 2 by 2. Thomas Jr. and Had right behind him. Ride Red clears all of them. Into turn number 1. Had's kind of caught on the outside there. He goes behind Thomas Jr. Thomas Jr. now looking at a podium. Blue Paradise has worked his way back up to 8th. Gets past Killer Vibes. He's got to catch this front pack now. And I think with 13 laps to go, he could really start working his way up the field here. He's got a good chance, especially since the top 7 are all in a line. Had going a little crazy now. Recovers nicely though. And they're slowing down. Is this another caution? What happened back here? We could go racing this time, actually. Looks like we're definitely gonna go racing this time. Alright, racing once again. Ride Red still leads. Can he hold on? Lap number 18 begins now as we go back to green flag racing. Contact there. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. This could be really bad. Had into the walls. Texas Senior into the wall. Huge pileup incoming. Skins involved. Pitting Mender got involved there. Are we pacing again? And we're slowing down once again. And somehow after all that, Blue Paradise is in 4th place. He got through the carnage. Roland Bola is in 5th. Had down to 9th. Didn't take very long, but Blue Paradise is inside the top 4 now. That man always finds a way to the front, no matter what. And it looks like we're going to go racing once again here. Everyone's caught up. Good to go. It was only about a lap and a half of racing. Blue Paradise could catch these boys up. Now the 3 drivers in front of them have a lot of pace. So long as they don't wreck, it's going to be a challenge for Blue Paradise. Look at this. Early start again from Ride Red. Leaves them in the dust. Roland Bola and Blue Paradise. Neck and neck at the line. Paradise stays ahead. Roland Bola. Look at the move there from Fluidic Voyage. Threading the needle. Fluidic Voyage into 5th? 6th, excuse me. He's trying to get 2 more. Gets past Roland Bola. Can he get Blue Paradise? He's trying for it, and it doesn't work out, but it was a valiant effort. I was looking for the cutback on Roland Bola. Paradise still in 4th. Didn't really get anywhere on that restart, did Paradise. Top 6. 2 3-car battles. Autism trying to make that a 4-car battle, and he's going to have a good chance here. Because these 2 in front of him are side by side. He's just going to pick his battles. Had sending it in there. Roland Bola. Caught on the inside. Fight for the lead. Thomas Jr. versus Ride Red. Old teammates. Back in Season 3, I believe it was, which is the last time Ride Red won a race. The only time he won a race here in the Wreckfest Trans Am series. Galactic Hero. Roland Bola. Fluidic Voyage and Autism. Round out this little 7-car pack in the front here. Had trying to make it 8. Oh, everyone's pretty much in a line here, honestly. You could say it's a borderline 15 car pack, all in nose to tail, more or less. Skins and Texas Senior going at it, like always. Mean Billy Jean also going at it with Skins. Oh, he's in the wall, though. Gotta be careful not to wreck. That's the gap for Thomas Jr. Right on the tail. 10 laps to go. As we come to the line this time. Lap 21 begins now. And counting the one more on, we got 10 to go. Ride Red is that close to another victory. Blue Paradise can't seem to get that kind of pace advantage going that he usually does to try and get these boys out in front of him. Fastest lap belongs to Ride Red. He could be in for a decent haul of points here today. Here comes Thomas Jr. though, looking to spoil the Ride Red party. Top two is starting to pull away just a little bit. Here comes Thomas Jr. Everyone's starting to get a bit spread out now. Faster than before. ZRT is side by side with... Who is this here? Hard to see the name. Pity Mender. Had trying to make a move on Autism. Top three are now nose to tail Blue Paradise. Just behind them. If they start scrapping, it's going to really open the door for Blue Paradise. We are setting up for a great finish. A grandstand finish, if you will. Thomas Jr. Can he get there? Can he make a move? Ride Red runs a little deep, but it's going to be beneficial to his exit. Gets a good run down the main straight. That's a good defensive tactic. They can't pass you in the straight line if you're the fastest car in a straight line. Lap 23 now. Clock is ticking. Blue Paradise kind of has to get a move on here. Can't really sit behind these boys for too much longer if he wants to win this race. Oh, Roland Bola running fifth. He's on the cusp of being able to get into touch with this line of cars. Thomas Jr. is really putting the pressure on Ride Red. And now he's getting pressured by Galactic Hero. And now they're going to be nearly 3 wide into the final corner. They are 3 wide. Will there be contact here? They get pushed deep. Here comes Blue Paradise. Thomas Jr. They're side by side. Ride Red has the outside. Will he get the better drive down the main straight? Barely, it looks like, but they are side by side. It is a drag race. Ride Red desperately needs to get clear of Thomas Jr. here, and quick. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. He's going to lose 2 spots, maybe 3. Ride Red's lead has evaporated because Thomas Jr. and Galactic Hero are back out front. Now they're fighting for the lead. Thomas Jr. is in the lead. Ride Red outside the podium places now. Look at this. He's getting a little bit desperate. Oh no, he's going to get hooked here. And now he's going to drop outside the top 4. Maybe outside the top 5. Ride Red, it's all gone south. Feels like it does. His bad luck from last season looks like it's carried over here today. Thomas Jr. leads, Galactic Hero second, Blue Paradise third. Now Ride Red, look at that. Where is he at now? Into the rock. Running 7th with 6 laps to go. 1 lap ago exactly, he was in first place, and now 1 lap later, he's in 7th. It's all gone south once again. Someone needs to make a compilation of his bad luck. Seems to happen every week, the last season and a half now. He's behind Had. That is so tough. The top 3 are in a league of their own now, with this giant gap to everybody else. I mean, it's not giant, but it is there. Galactic Hero up the inside, fighting for the lead. Thomas Jr. stays ahead. Around the outside though. Oh, it's a rough landing, and it is Blue Paradise into second. Galactic Hero still leads Thomas Jr. now down to third. Matter of time for Blue Paradise. He's been super patient. They're coming up on some potential lap traffic here. Don't know if they'll catch him. They're 3 wide. Look at this. And they're 3 wide. Where's Ride Red running? Now to 9th place. I can't believe it. Look at this 3-way fight for 4th. A drag race to the line. Oh, Had thinking better of it. Blue Paradise. He could get another win here. He was in last. It could be a last to first challenge within a race. Qualified on the front row, went down to last. Came back up. Running second. And with 4 to go, looks like he could steal a win. He is inevitable, it would seem. Galactic Hero, trying to defend, trying to win the race. We saw Fluidic Voyage last week, who was running 4th, by the way. And he could have a chance here. Speaking of a chance, though, Blue Paradise is looking to create a chance. Look for the cutback here. Not gonna work, or is it? He had a Thomas Jr. on his inside. Didn't really work out. Oh, Galactic Hero's going defensive. He's defending the inside. We start lap 27. And he's gonna have a peak. Blue Paradise looking for his first lead in almost 20 laps. Stays in second. Galactic Hero fends him off for one more corner here. Galactic Hero, oh, Blue Paradise had a rough landing. He had a rough landing. Thomas Jr. is still 3rd. So Blue Paradise is going to have to catch back up, have another go. Fluidic Voyage and Had. These guys are still 3 wide going at it. CRT going slowly. Looks like he had a bit of a problem. Still, another drag race. These 3 will not relent. Had leads them there. Texas Senior is in front of these boys. He's in last place on track. Will it be a lapped car moment? He's a bit of a ways up the road. Galactic Hero still leads. Blue Paradise still second. I'm praying the Frenchie hits a wall. Oh, how's that for a wall? Roland Bola is rolling up the hill and he's off the track there. Coming to lap 29. We might have a grandstand finish even still. Top 3 are right within touching distance of each other. And they're slowing down. Oh my goodness. There's gonna be a caution. We're gonna have a 1-lap shootout. Roland Bola, the recipient of a chat curse, although it was directed towards Blue Paradise. Texas Senior is going to have a chance to catch up, perhaps. Alright, Blue Paradise is going to have 1 lap to get it done. Can he steal the win here from Galactic Hero? Or will Galactic be the hero on the day? Let's find out. 1-lap shootout here in round number 2, season number 5. Galactic Hero gets away very, very strong. Thomas Jr. looking to take second. 1 lap to go. White flag is out. Blue Paradise goes down to second. There's chaos in the back, but no wrecks. Thomas Jr. now is in second. Fluidic Voyage looking to take the last podium spot. Oh, Had is around. Had is around into the back of the wall. He gets T-boned there by somebody. It's Mean Billy Jean. Thomas Jr. has a chance. He has half a chance. Will we see a lunge? Galactic Hero's got to get a good landing here, and he does. We got 2 corners to go. It's going to be close, folks. Sending it deep. Thomas Jr. One last chance. What can he cook up here? Sends it in. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough. It's not. Galactic Hero rounds the final corner for the final time, and he's going to take victory here in round number 2. Galactic Hero is the winner. Thomas Jr. second. Blue Paradise third. They're wrecking across the line. Ride Red gets 5th. Fluidic Voyage 4th. And everyone following suit. Autism 6. Roland Bola. Drunken Donuts, Killer Vibes, Skins, Mean Billy Jean, Pity Mender, Had, ZRT, and Texas Senior's going to round it out there. And that's going to do it, folks, for round number 2. So a near win at the line there for Thomas Jr. He almost got there in the final corner, but not quite. So it does go the way of Galactic Hero. Blue Paradise gets 3rd. So a good thing to see Galactic Hero winning. It's been a little while. So congratulations to him. Thanks for watching, everybody at home. We will see you guys next week. We'll actually see you on Thursday for the randomizer series. My first race broadcasting that. So see you on Thursday. And thanks for watching. And have a good night.